What was the scariest we need to leave now gut feeling that you've ever experienced? Serious. 1. Hiking in a slot canyon and noticing a trickle of water running down the floor of the canyon. I told my friend to GTFO and hurry back the way we came. Within an hour, the canyon was half full of raging water. 2. Walked out of a bar with 2 friends many years ago. They were hammered and oblivious to any and everything around them. I was more tipsy and still aware of my surroundings. Just as we exit the bar, 2 very large men pass us going the opposite way on the sidewalk. I get a very odd feeling about it for reasons I am still not sure of to this day. I turn around, and they've both stopped, and are watching us intently. I immediately call out to my friends and make up a lie about leaving something in the bar. We go back in, and I convince them to just hang out there for a few more minutes. The next morning, a story comes out about a guy who was stabbed nearly 50 times and robbed in the parking lot of a bar just down the road. I saw those 2 large men again in the posted mugshot. 3. Met up with someone whom we shared mutual friends with many years ago before a party. He made drinks for us, and at one point kept tipping my cup back and encouraging me to drink. I said I had to go to the bathroom. I ran out of the house and called a friend to pick me up. I don't remember the rest of the night because I was drugged. 4. I was in college, about to turn 21. The date was 9/16/11. I was over at my buddy's studying, which really meant I took an Adderall and was just hanging out chain-smoking cigs. I didn't talk to my mom all that often, ever since my parents had divorced 4 years earlier and my mom had remarried. But I was struck with an overwhelming gut feeling that I needed to call my mom. It was unlike a feeling I'd ever felt. So I picked up the phone and dialed her. When she picked up, there was a lot of loud noises in the background, and I told her I couldn't hear her. She walked away from the crowd she was standing in, towards some parking lots. We chatted for a few minutes. She told me she was at the Reno Air Races because her husband was running ATC for it. After we got off the phone, she calls me back not even a minute later, freaking out and sobbing. While walking back to the crowd, a P-51 Mustang had a rudder hard over, lost control, and slammed into the crowd pretty near to where my mom had been standing prior to my call. 11 people were killed in this accident. That one always stuck with me. Was weird having this info a good 15 minutes before it hit the newswire. Grateful I listened to my gut. Can't be certain she would have been killed, but she was initially within 100 FT of where the plane hit. 5. On a bike camping trip with my buddy, we were getting close to the site. The foliage near this particular backwoods area gets extremely dense, and the only way with mountain bikes for a bit is the designated trail. We're biking along and I see the biggest pile of bear scat right in the middle of the path and we stop. I'm like, man, I don't know. If there's a bear, there's literally nothing we can do except turn around, shout, and bear spray. My buddy urges me to keep going. Sure enough, another 100 meters in a corner, and there's a huge brown bear sitting like an adorable dumbass on the trail. We start slowly going backwards and it matches our pace for a long while. Very stressful. Couldn't make it to the site that night, that's for sure.